All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So, I'm going to do something a bit different today. As you can see, I've started this video at 8 minutes to 12. So, I'm going to run this video for 20 to 25 minutes and then I'm going to pause the video. That gives me enough time to encapsulate what's happening in the markets, and that way, oh wow, Dangote cement at 600, will it stay there? Let's see how it goes. And so let's go right into it. I've kind of jumped the gun, so I might as well continue. Let's look at the most actively traded stocks by volume and value. UBA with 1.74 billion naira worth of shares traded so far. That's 2 billion naira now. I just refreshed my screen. Can I do that one more time? So UBA with 2 billion naira worth of shares traded so far. Fidelity Bank with 882 million naira worth of shares traded so far. And then you have Access Corporation. When are we going to see those H1 2025 numbers? But Access Corporation with 816 million naira worth of shares traded so far. So let's look at volume. UBA first position with 47.7 million shares traded so far. Fidelity Bank close second with 43.9 million shares traded so far. And then you have Access Corporation with 31.7 million shares traded so far. On the gaining side of things, Unicel up 10%, Airtel Africa up 10%, Sovereign Trust Insurance up 9.82%. Flipping to the losing side of things, deja vu land, as I call it, because you have the same name showing intraday and ending up closing flat. So it's almost this section intraday. You have the deja vu stocks. I call them that because they don't move, they don't close down, but they drop during intraday trading. Better Glass down 10%. Total Energies Nigeria down 10%. Living Trust Mortgage Bank down 10%. Geregu Power down 10%. And you have Julie. Julie is a surprising uh, appearance here with a 9.94% decline. So let's look at some of the individual names, and I'm going to refresh one more time. Let's look at the premium side of things. Access Corporation slightly in the red, 25.65 bid, and then you have 25.7 offered. Dangote Cement in the green. I saw a 600 trades, so I mean, let's see what's happening. Bid offer spread, this is so close. 599.5 bid, 599.9 offer. That's a spread of 40 kobo. But if you check my right, you would have seen a few 600 naira Dangote cement trades happen. UBA, let's see UBA trading large volumes. So let's see where we are. 42.05 bid, 42.1 offer. That's a spread of 5 kobo. Tiny spread, nothing out of the ordinary there. Let's see Seplat. I think I saw a few 6,000 naira trades. Maybe I was wrong. 5917.2 bid, 5920 offer. That is a spread of 2 naira and some fraction. That's pretty much about it. Let's see MTN. Will we see MTN break out today? 475 bid, 477.5 offered. So that is a spread of 2 naira and 50 kobo. In case you're wondering what is the importance of the spread, why do I keep commenting about the spread? It's quite simple. The spread lets you know the wider the spread you have, the easier it is to trade that stock if you are a trader, because wider spreads means you can get in and get out, or your entry price, your target entry price and your target exit price are wide apart. So that gives you more room to maneuver in terms of getting in and out. So that's on the premium side of things. Let's go to the general boss. Let's check Nestle Nigeria. Nestle was on my pre-market watch list. What do we have for Nestle Nigeria? Do we have can we have 2,000 a share? I mean, bid price 19, offer price 1999. The year 1999. I kid you. I'm just kidding. 8,909, 8,900, 8,999. So essentially, that is 2,000 naira a share. What do we have? 144,000 plus shares traded so far. That's for Nestle Nigeria. So let's go up to the beginning and let's see Aradel. I'm thinking maybe to maximize time, I may have to start, maybe have a few stocks on my daily market coverage. So pick 5, 10 stocks. And once I go into the video, I zoom at those and then look at any stocks that are out of the ordinary. Let me know what you think, if that would help, if that would optimize. 5 minutes in so far, not bad. So let's see, Aradel, what do we have? Aradel 646. 645.1 bid, 646.5 offer. That is a spread of 1 naira 40 kobo. Tiny spreads. I'm not interested in tiny spreads, but I'm interested in what Aradel is trading so far. So let's see CAP. CAP interesting. We have CAP at what? At 65 naira bid, 68.55 offer, but last price 64.05. That is interesting. Fairly large volumes for CAP, 160,000 shares traded so far. For me, 64, 65 for this stock, that starts to look like a decent entry point for me. So let's see if it would hold there. Champion Breweries in the red. Custodian, can we see Custodian at sub 40? Can we see Custodian at sub 40? Bid price 41.4, offer price 41.5. A few tantalizer trades happening. That's for Custodian. Let's go see QTix. QTix is still pretty pricey in my view. I'm waiting for QTix at maybe 3 naira 30 kobo, 3 naira 50 kobo. Spread of 4 kobo for QTix. Dangote Cement with the trade at 599.9. Can we just have it at 600? Dangote Sugar, is it getting back some of the losses recorded this week? 59 naira bid, 59.7 offered, spread of 70 kobo, pretty tiny spread. What's the volume on that? Okay, that volume is fairly large. 1.57 million Dangote Sugar shares traded so far. Let's see Ella Lakes. What do we have? 13.21 bid, 13.26 offer. Oh, by the way, I'll be hosting a space where I would have the management of Ella Lakes come up and just discuss the firm and just discuss their thoughts on the markets and all that, and just operations of the firm. Sunday 4 p.m. You can find the link somewhere in the Green Ticket Tail timeline on Twitter. So that's Ella Lakes in the reds. Not much happening there. Tiny spread. 1.8 million shares traded so far. Nothing to raise eyes. What else do we have? GTCO 93.4. I think let's see. GTCO should be bullish. Last I checked the technicals, if I remember correctly, the technicals for GTCO were bullish. Seplat 5920 trade passed by so far. So GTCO, okay, let's see Guinea Insurance. Anything new out of the ordinary there? Been a while I put an eye on that stock. 1.42 bid, 1.48 offered. What's the 52-week high for these stocks? 1.87, so still far off. And nothing much to see there. Len Africa. Len refuses to hit my target entry price of 6 naira. 6.50 bid, 6.95 offered, spread 45 kobo. What's the 52-week high for this stock? 7.8. Still some way to go. Nigerian Breweries, let's see. What do we have for Nigerian Breweries? 75.85 bid, 76.3 offer. That is a spread of that's a spread of under 1 naira. That's a tiny spread, nothing to see. NCR. Been a while I looked at NCR. NCR not on my radar this week. Back to trading thin volumes. 1 naira spread, tiny. Bid volumes, offer volumes, pretty tiny as well. So let's see Red Star Express. 10.15 bids, 10.95 alpha, spread of 80 kobo, tiny spread. Let's go check Okomu. Okomu numbers, we're waiting the numbers anytime from now. What do we have? 999.3 bids, 1035 offer. That's a spread of over 30 naira. So that's pretty much about it. Anything else I need to see? Let's see UACN. What do we have? 66.7 bids, 67.4 spread of just under 1 naira. Tiny spread, nothing much to see there from that perspective. Vitafoam, there was a large trade some days ago, so let's see if there's anything 81.7 bid, 82.95 offered, spread of 2 naira and some fraction. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for listening so far. Let's go see what the index is doing. I remember I didn't check on the index. Did I? Did I not? All share index at 0.42. A few moments ago was at 0.44. So if it holds here, then maybe we may see the market close in the green. But let's go check the premium side of things. Dangote Cement at 600. Will it stay steady? Will it stay steady? Net bids, you have more bids than offers. Best bid price 599.1, offer price 600, tiny offers. So clearly, if the momentum continues, we may see this stock at 600 if we have sufficient volume, because with 600 being the best offer price, it may stay there as well. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for listening so far, and then we would see at market close.